In early October, German car rental company SIXT and BYD announced the signing of a long-term cooperation agreement. SIXT would purchase 100,000 BYD Atto 3 series by 2028. This cooperation with BYD will expand the business scale of SIXT by nearly 30%, which is very important. The German local media commented on this. SIXT's large order to Chinese companies is a slap in the face to German car manufacturers, because SIXT did not order 100,000 new Volkswagen ID.4. In my opinion, the important reason is that the competitiveness of traditional European auto companies in the field of electric vehicles is obviously not as good as that of their Chinese counterparts, which is not only reflected in technology and design, but also in terms of delivery capabilities. European car companies often take more than a year to deliver electric vehicles. SIXT is the largest car rental company in Germany and even in Europe. It currently has about 240,000 cars and has branches in more than 100 countries around the world. Coincidentally, China's NIO Automobile also held a press conference in Germany in October, announcing that it will enter the European market. NIO only provides rental services. Although these news are exciting, in my opinion, it is very difficult for Chinese companies to enter Europe, where the auto industry is developed. The number one headache for EV companies is production capacity. Can these Chinese car companies that are accelerating their market expansion be able to increase their production capacity? At the same time, will BYD, which is brilliant in the European auto market, attract public anger? In addition, Europe is currently experiencing a severe energy crisis. Is it wise for BYD to enter Europe at this time? Hi! Welcome to Auto Age. Before we started today's video, please subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. Okay, let's get started. In fact, BYD began to promote overseas markets as early as 1998 and established a European branch in the same year. In the following years, it successively established branches in the U.S., Korea, Japan, and India. For a long time, BYD has been promoting its overseas business, but BYD at that time did not have the attention it is now. Entering 2022, BYD has significantly increased its efforts to expand overseas. In July, BYD Japan branch held a brand press conference in Tokyo, announcing its official entry into the Japanese market. The three models of Yuan Plus, Dolphin, and Seal became the first batch of models. At the end of September, BYD officially launched three models of Han, Tang, and Atto 3, Yuan Plus to Europe. They were officially launched at the Paris Motor Show in France and started the delivery process in Norway, Denmark, Sweden, the Netherlands, Belgium, Germany, and other European countries. BYD is accelerating its entry into Europe, and other Chinese car companies are not idle either. According to statistics, more than 15 Chinese auto brands are ready to enter the European market. So, can the production capacity of these Chinese car companies that are accelerating their market expansion increase? On October 3, BYD announced that its September sales were 201,295, a year-on-year increase of 151.2%, making it the monthly sales champion. In fact, whether in China or in the world, BYD already has the strength to compete for the annual sales crown. Since BYD is so popular in China, is there any excess production capacity to supply overseas markets? In fact, BYD has already made preparations on the issue of production capacity. In 2021, BYD successively purchased land in Guangdong and Guangxi for the construction of automobile production bases. At present, the production capacity of 300,000 vehicles and 45 GWh batteries has been reserved. In addition, BYD's factories in other parts of China have also been put into operation. By 2023, BYD can achieve a production capacity of 4.15 million vehicles, and the actual available production capacity is about 3.35 million vehicles. Such production capacity can not only meet the Chinese market, but also supply overseas market demand. At the same time, BYD is also actively preparing to build overseas production bases. On September 8, BYD and WHA Group signed an agreement on land purchase and factory construction. BYD's world's first overseas passenger car factory officially landed in Thailand. After completion, it can achieve a production capacity target of about 150,000 vehicles. At this moment, I think Tesla, suffering from the backlog of orders, may be in tears of envy. It seems that BYD's confidence is really sufficient. However, will BYD, which shines brightly in the European auto market, attract public anger? For BYD, it seems that everything is ready and everything is going well. But in fact, BYD's European road is not so easy to go. The first is that BYD was questioned by the media in Germany. Bild, a traditional German media, published an article titled "This Chinese Business Harms German Interests." The article said, Chinese car companies are targeting Germany and the interests of all Germans. They are buying our companies little by little, and increasingly dictating our future. There are even some officials who are very disgusted with BYD's entry into the German market. There is also a view that BYD's entry into the European market is the result of unfair competition because BYD has received subsidies for new energy vehicles from China. The reason is that the German auto industry has always been a leader in the world. Today, it cannot keep up with the pace of development in the wave of new energy. Now it has been surpassed by the backward students, which is emotionally unacceptable. Second, Europe is currently suffering from an energy crisis and electricity prices have risen sharply. According to media reports, the price of fast charging in Germany has risen to €1 per kilowatt-hour. This has suppressed the market demand for new energy vehicles to a certain extent, which is bad news for BYD. In my opinion, BYD has two advantages at present. One is the high cost performance, and the other is that it can provide existing cars. Especially with existing cars, which is attractive to the pragmatic European consumer. Because European car companies are affected by the parts problems caused by the war in Ukraine, the pickup cycle of hot-selling models including new energy vehicles and fuel vehicles is long, ranging from a few months to a year. However, in the future, the situation in Ukraine will stabilize and the production of European car companies will return to normal. BYD's original advantages will be gone forever, and BYD's development speed will inevitably slow down. So this is bound to be a long process. In addition, due to the deep European car culture, BYD needs to do a lot to improve customer satisfaction. It must improve user usage scenarios and complete localization adaptation. By the way, there are many countries in Europe. In addition, it must do specific and complicated matters such as the life cycle guarantee of automobile products. Therefore, with reference to the fact that Hyundai and Kia have been operating in Europe for more than 10 years before they have established a firm foothold, BYD has to make long-term preparations for at least 10 years. To sum up, in my opinion, the rapid growth of the European new energy vehicle market and the relatively slow transformation of European car companies have given Chinese car companies, including BYD, a historic window period to enter Europe. Whether these China's major car companies can make good use of this rare window period depends on their strength and wisdom. Okay, that's all for today. Please put your comments below and share your insightful ideas with other people. Do you want to learn about more auto stories? Please keep following our channel and like our videos. See you.